Grand Rising YouTube. Grand Rising. How are y'all doing this AM? I said how down.
For as low as $55 a month and save $15 a month.
All right. Another day, another dollar. Hope everybody out there is doing fine. You know, we're all doing great. Gonna get your AM podcast going on today. You know, your Grand Rising podcast. Getting used to my new schedule. Look, y'all, I will be getting these podcasts out. And also my AM walks. Try to get everything out before 10 a.m. most of the time. And then, you know, I'll probably be going live for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? That being said, shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers. My TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang. Shout out to my members. Video definitely today. Just got the schedule down packed, so we'll be getting at least two more AM videos, right? And then I will be going over to the Narc Bully channel and getting, you know, at least one live stream over there. I do want to get at least one pre-record done for the podcast channel, but those are going to be done in the afternoon. So, you know, we'll see, you know, and all of these videos and all of my YouTube shorts, I'm planning on getting everything out between, you know, 11:30 p.m. and like 8:30 a.m. Right? So everything's out already. You guys are expecting it. When you rise, you know, you have like a little, you know what I'm saying, different kind of content, a nice little plethora of, you know, YouTube shorts, live stream, and pre-recorded videos by the time you get to it that you can watch before your lunch hour at work. Just having everything, and that way you're used to it. Whether I have it, I'm gonna try to have everything scheduled. But even if it's not scheduled, you know to expect it. You know it's going to be there. You know, even if, you know, I don't get a video up at 8 a.m. the night before, you know, more than likely I'll get it up by 8 or 8:30 the next day. So you can be expecting it, so you guys can show up. And the more you guys show up, and as I'm seeing, you know, you guys are helping spread me through the algorithm by showing up, liking the video, being here during the premieres. Because if you guys don't know, a pre-record video, if I set it as a premiere, it counts as a live stream, and live streams go a long way in YouTube. You know, that's why everybody's always going live. Live streams help you keep your numbers up. When you go live, YouTube spreads you through the algorithm. So that's why I'm going back live again. Even though I've noticed they got something going. I ain't gonna speak about it right now. I'm gonna wait till I'm completely out of it. But I see what happened here. I don't know how it happened, but, you know, like I said, God always tells me and shows me what happens, especially me being an engineer. Of course, I'm going to figure out what they did. You know, I figured out what they did. And if you obviously can tell, I fixed it. You know, I've been going back, tweaking the channel because they did something that, if you look at it about a month ago, it was a shift where I was getting good views and then they just dropped off. So something happened. You know, YouTube did some shifty stuff, or, you know, I was reported a certain kind of way for using certain kind of words and phrasings, and they decided to pretty much, from what it looks like, because remember I kept telling you guys my videos kept getting flagged as soon as I come out. Well, anything that had a certain phrasing of words in it was being flagged. I didn't notice it until, like God always does, I made a video, decided to go back and put the phrasing in there. I forgot to put it in there. Immediately got flagged. That's how I knew, like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing, right? So I started making the pre-records because the haters were messing up the lives, but also because I'm pretty much shadow banned on the live side. But see, what people don't understand, the lives, the pre-records, and the shorts are in 3 different buckets. They're not all one bucket. There are 3 different categories as far as YouTube, as far as how they spread you and everything. So if they screw you over in one, go over to the other one or other ones for a while, right? Until that clears out. Go back, try to clean up as best you can the other videos. Even if I had to delete some videos, you know what I'm saying? I sure enough did. Had to delete a few. You know, it doesn't even matter. You know, I'm trying to get my live stream category cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Once I get my live stream category cleaned up, then because the lives go viral easier than the pre-record videos. And that's a fact, right? But if you're shadow banned, they're not going to go anywhere. You're going to get like 30 views a video. YouTube knows what they're doing. You can't put it on someone reporting you when every one of your lives won't go over 30 views, right? And then the pre-records on the other side are getting like 100 views in a day, and the YouTube shorts. That don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's a shadow ban going on in that category of live stream. So I got it figured out. We're working through it. My other two channels are doing fantastic. You know, all I got to do is put content on those and they'll take off. But you know how I am. I'm very, you know, I'm not going to sit here and call myself a perfectionist, because people online look for another reason to use your own words against you. They love it. You know what I'm saying? They love it. They be online talking crazy. No matter how great you have it together, they'll find a reason. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody you give your number to will find a reason using your videos to try to make it seem like you ain't got your life together a little bit. Like, oh, in your video you said da 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 da. Don't use my content against me. This is making content. You're not making content, right? And even if you are, you're not showing parts of yourself that you probably should be to let everybody know you're real. So don't. And this is why no one shows parts of themselves, because everybody uses it against you every chance they can. But it doesn't make no difference to me. I got words. You try to use any of my life I'm showing you guys, I'm gonna turn it against you. Well, what part of your life are you showing us? How much of it? Because in order for you to come off perfect, you have to be barely showing any of your life. The more you show of your life, the more you're going to show your imperfections, because we're all imperfect. So, I mean, it's whatever. You know, we've been running the series on gaslighting, so we're not going to stop today. Not gaslighting, but gang stalking. So, obviously, the gang stalking saga continues, right? But today we're going to talk about gang stalking. I'm going to mainly talk about this one in the form of former friends, work colleagues, things of that nature. Normally it's like with exes, but you know, and family members and friends. But today more along the lines of work colleagues, management, co-workers, anyone that has a position, YouTubers, TikTokers, anyone that has a little bit of clout or whatever, and they can use their position. People get bored when they start making a little bit of money on these platforms, and they think that this is the Hunger Games and that they should, have an effect on someone else's future by affecting their reality by playing games with them as they're trying to grow on a platform. Now, they know that perception is everything, and most people are sheep. So if they make you seem or come off or be perceived as crazy or whatever, well, then you might lose subscribers for good. See, the thing is, though, when you're chosen, you don't never lose anybody. So, when they were trying to gaslight me and make me seem like I was off my rocker, it really only made people, to include them, want to watch me more to see if I'm going to get back on or where this train wreck's going to go. See, either way it went, I was being helped. They were spreading me through the algorithm. They were showing me the people that I would have never seen before, not seen or been put in front of before if it wasn't for them, right? And these people more likely are dedicated, followers, whether they are, people looking for me to, fail, or friends of my enemies or whatever. They're still watching me pretty regularly. Like I made the video the other day, your gang stalking narcissist haters are your greatest and biggest fans. They're the first ones to show up and show out. Not the way you want them to, but they do. They show their dedication. They just don't know how to show love. But best believe that they're treating everyone else in their life the same way. Don't think that they're just online treating you bad. No, they're treating themselves bad, and they're treating everybody else bad. That's all they know. Once you know that, you don't take it so personal. You're still the dopest. And I'm going to find time to gas your heads up, because I love to do that. And also, you deserve it. You really do. I'll be right back. All right. And see, what we have going on, raising the frequency, you're going to get a bunch of different kind of haters that come along and want to slow you down, and play God and play in your lives and play with your, finances, your career, your mindset. But if you're tapped in, which a lot of people aren't, but if you are on my soul tribe, you are, it doesn't matter what these people say. They were doing a lot of different things whenever I was going through it. But again, they didn't run anybody away. I didn't lose any subscribers. Well, that whole thing that was going on, and they were gaslighting me, my ex, and whoever else, and people coming in and doing all kind of different things in my live chats and stuff like that. It didn't make me lose anybody. Now, as far as me not, having as many people watch my content, I didn't lose any of those either. I kept the same amount of subscribers, whether they want to watch me because they're watching to see a train wreck, or they actually care and they want to, keep updates on me. I didn't lose any of them. What I lost was YouTube dropped me out the algorithm. So y'all be thinking that these YouTubers are having hundreds and thousands of... No, if you were to look at their analytics, most of their views come from unsubscribed people. When your subscribers are watching your content regularly, it spreads you through the algorithm. Or if you're going live a lot, it spreads you through the algorithm. And the algorithm is what gets you your views. It's not, they're not having 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. They're not having that many people. No. Most of their views come from unsubscribed people. And if you're not in the algorithm, you will see their subscribers drop if for whatever reason they get shadow banned or whatever. So if they have like 20,000 subscribers and they drop down to 1,000 views, they're more than likely getting maybe about 500 or 600 of their followers to watch. The rest are just, the randoms that can still come along, strays. But, that's it. You won't be spread through the algorithm getting no 20,000 views because YouTube has put you in a smaller... It's what they do is they put you in these different buckets. If you're being viewed right, you're not getting any, then they'll spread you out. But people have to be viewing your videos, which helps you out by making sure you're posting them on time, making sure you're scheduling them or whatever. If you're not doing that kind of stuff, then people are not going to come through. Then it's going to, what YouTube does is say, oh, okay, well, your normal amount aren't watching you. We're going to put you in a smaller circle or leave you where you're at. We're not going to spread you because they put you in bigger and bigger circles as your followers come through and watch your videos. And it don't take a whole lot. It don't take a whole lot. The problem is if they're not, your followers aren't coming through and watching when the video pretty much first premieres within like that first hour or so, then that'll mess you up. And the only thing that causes that is if you're not scheduling your videos, because your followers are pretty much going to come through, your subscribers. So, if you're not getting, what you need, it's because you're not doing what you need to be doing. Like I'm not doing what I need to be doing, which I'm doing now. I'm going to start scheduling. You guys are used to me doing something in the AM, whether it's scheduled or not. So you'll be looking for my videos. Just like before when I used to go live in the afternoons and at night, you guys knew to be looking for me. So you guys will be looking for me. When I stopped doing that, things started messing up. And also posting YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is super important. You can grow your channel just off YouTube Shorts, right? So, and copyright strikes, y'all. I was getting copyright strikes left and right. I didn't think it really mattered. Well, it does. It does. Okay? So, while these fake spiritualists try to take credit for my channel, it was my own fault. And when you always look at it, it always goes back to whatever problems you have or you think are problems, you are doing something or you stop doing something that's causing it. It's not, no one else has power over you. So don't listen to anyone, family, friend, hater, online, whatever, saying, oh yeah, this person's getting karma because they're, no, that person's not doing something that they should be doing. Whether it could be their personality dropping, it could be anything for subscribers to stop watching. You don't give credit to somebody else, period. That sounds silly. And as you're seeing my channel picking back up, I'm telling you that I'm picking it back up. I know that it's coming back together because I'm doing the things necessary for it to come back together. on top of making sure that I'm praying and everything else. And you know, I got my own manifestation I got going on right now. I've been doing it for, you know, what about 4 days? I think 4 days. But I started back doing my manifestation rituals, right? Just started back doing them, like, you know, and that's how I know that my views and stuff are going to go up too. As long as I'm doing those, I'll get the downloads I need to, you know, make the changes that are necessary, and also, you know, put it in the right place it needs to be at, so it's vibrating high, and my views go up. I got my own little thing I got going on when it comes to that, but you guys see the results of it, right? I kind of messed up last night and forgot to do my before bed manifestation stuff, but you know what I mean? I'll make up for it when I get off of here, and I guess I'll just try to double up on it. I guess we'll see, you know what I mean? But I've been sticking to, you know, the times like I'm supposed to, and writing the stuff down on the right times like I'm supposed to. But I got 2 different types of manifestation rituals I'm doing right now at the same time. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got 2 different types going on, right? You know what I'm saying? I got a journal, like, you know, where I'm writing one, and then it's one where you're just manifesting. It's early, y'all. Manifesting through thought. So I got that one going on too, right? And I got a third way of manifesting too, you know, I'm getting started on. So I just started that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing like a 369 on my videos. So if you look at my videos, you'll see 369, 369, 369. They're all 369. When I do my manifestation, I do 369. I believe that 369 is very important in my life. You know, again, you add up my birth number, it's 3. You know, I'm a 33. That's 6 if you add together. Then if you add them all together, it's 9. I don't think that's coincidence. I don't think 333 is coincidence, you know, in my life and the way that it's showing up. So I'm just, you know, and that's part of what I'm doing. And you'll probably see things pick up with that as well. You know, I don't even know why people act like it's some kind of bad thing to know how the world works. You know what I'm saying? If you know how the world works, then you know how you can kind of use it to your benefit. And, you know, it's funny, y'all run your mouths. You don't even know that celebrities and, you know, officials and whatnot use numbers all the time. All the time, whether where they're putting the location of their facility, or, you know, if it's a basketball team, you know, owner or something like that, or a player, they use certain numbers on their jerseys. You know, they'll open up their businesses on certain dates. They'll get married on certain dates. These numbers mean something. But if you don't want to pay attention to stuff like that, then somebody else will pay attention to stuff like that for you. Best believe that. Best believe that. I don't want to run this over too long on this video. I will have another one coming out shortly after this. We'll be outside getting our grand walk on, our grand AM walk on. But listen, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, and the comments. I appreciate you guys commenting, checking in. If your comment gets deleted because, you know, YouTube has some weird, you know, filtering system, I don't delete comments like that. Even my trolls, I don't delete comments. So even if you're trolling and your comment gets deleted, it's not me. I'll just say something crazy back to you. I don't delete you guys. Like, if you're gonna put time, whether you're trolling or not, into leaving a comment, then I'm not gonna get rid of it. So if that happens, I apologize in advance, but it's not me. That being said, I love you guys. I appreciate all the effort that you guys are putting in the channel. I know it looked kind of dark for a little while, but that was my own fault. I was just doing too much, you know, and I realized, okay, well, I want my content to spread so that God's message can spread. So I need to dial back on the cussing and dial back on posting up YouTube shorts that have audio that'll violate the, you know what I'm saying, the copyright, whatever. And, you know, also getting rid of certain phrases that I seen that YouTube decided to just start picking on me without letting me know through any kind of email or whatever, that we're going to flag you every time you use certain words and phrases. Don't worry, YouTube. I went through all my videos and I seen the phrase and I seen the 2 words that you were flagging also. They're doing this as soon as I put the word, the 2 words or the phrase in the title, video get flagged automatically. Take the words and the phrase out of it, the video goes automatically back to normal. See, that's how they get slick with you. And they don't tell you nothing. See, YouTube will flag you and screw you over and not tell you nothing, right? So you can fix it. They just want you to just think you're doing something wrong. little stuff like that, they can easily drop you out the algorithm if they, you know, have you set up or have it set up to not accept certain words or phrases, and they don't tell you what the words or phrases that they got set up as a filter. I was an engineer. This is what I did. This is what I do. So I knew that it was something like that. It was some filtering, something that was causing me to be blocked. So I just started going through, and just words that God put in my head that could possibly be, you know, ones that are causing. One was the narcissist suffering in silence. How would I know suffering in silence or suffering is why are they flagging that on my channel anyway? You know what I'm saying? But I went back, took that out of everything, immediately was unflagged. So they're getting slick, but you know what I mean? They're not gonna, obviously it shows me this. It's not nobody else, it's YouTube. Obviously I'm talking too much in a certain kind of way they don't like, but look, this also shows they can't just do what they want to do without using the system that's set up. So even though they're flagging me, they still had to use a filtering system to do it. They didn't just say, hey, just flag them, and just did it without having no kind of nothing going on. So they still got to use their own system to slow me down. So knowing that, I can use that moving forward. You know, well, if they're gonna use a system, then I just gotta make sure I don't use certain words. All I gotta do is make sure I don't use certain words and certain harsh phrases and not cuss. That's it. That's it. After that, because they flag you and they keep you flagged for a certain amount of time, it ain't gonna be over 30 days. It's definitely less than 30 days. So my YouTube live streams will start going up too. The whatchalits are already going up like crazy. If you guys don't know, it used to take me weeks to get like 20 views on my pre-records. Now I'm doing it without nothing. I gotta wake my son up, getting ready for school. But listen, peace, love, and light. I'll be back on here for the AM walk. We'll chop it up. The video won't be too long, but I'll get another video out before the end of the day. But also I'm gonna get a couple live streams out, and the members will have a video come out today as well. Join me on TikTok where I'll be working out and also, you know, doing my podcast thing outside. All right, peace, love, and light. You know what we do here. Love myself, love yourself, love God, and I'm out.